Hello friends, welcome to my class Maths with Preeti Chhabra. Now this is my third video in the topic fractions and decimals, and in this video we are going to discuss about multiplication and division of decimal numbers. So let's do the multiplication. First of all, we will do multiplication with 10, 100 and 1000. Ten, 100 and 1000. So suppose I have a number 16.2 and I need to multiply. Suppose I have 16.247 and I first multiply it with 10. What will happen? First of all, I will multiply 16247 without the decimal with 10. What do I get? I get 16247. Okay. Now, in order to put the decimal sign, I have to keep in mind that in my result, the number of decimal places should remain the same. That means if I have 3 decimal places in my product, in my number, then there should be 3 decimal places in my product. So according to that, the decimal should come over here, 162.47, 0 or simply 162.47. So what if I multiply this number with 100? The process will be same. It first will multiply 16247 with 100. What do I get? I get 124,247,00 and 1, 2, 3 decimal places, 1, 2, 3. So the decimal will come over here. I will write it as this because zeros at the end in a decimal number has no value. So I can write it as 1624.7. Okay. What if I multiply the same number by 1000? What do I get? In that case, my result will be 16247.000 or 16247. That means if I am multiplying it by 100, then every time my decimal place is shifting one place towards the right. That means if I multiply it by 10, then it will move one place towards the right. If I multiply with 100, then my decimal will move 1 and 2 places towards the right. And in case of multiplying it with 1000, it will be moving 3 places towards the right. Okay, that's how we multiply it with 10, 100 and 1000. Now let's see some more problems. What if I multiply 0.14 with 2? Then first you should multiply 14 with 12 and see what happens. 14 into 12 is 28 and the number of decimal places is 2. So it will be 0.28. What if we are multiply 0.14 into 0.2? In that case, what will be the answer? 14 into 2 will give me 28. Let's count the total number of decimal digits. 1, 2 and 1 from here, 3. So 3 decimal places. So in that case, my answer would be 0.023. 3 decimal places the answer. Like this, we do the multiplication in case of decimals. Let's see how to do the division. Let's do the division. Division by 10, 100 and 1000. Okay, this is the first thing that we are going to do. First of all, let's see what will we get if I divide 1424 by 10. Okay, by simple division we can make out what is my answer. It's 10 into 1 is 10, 4, 2, 4s are 40, remainder 2, carry forward 4, 2s are 20 and 4. So I will put one decimal over here and 0 here. So 10 4s are 40. So that means if I divide 1424 by 10, I will get 142.4. That means if we are dividing this number with 10, the decimal, which is in case of whole number, it's like this. The decimal is moving one place towards the left. What if we divide this number by 100? In the same way, we can find out that in this case our answer would be 14.24. So that means by dividing it by 100, my decimal is moving from here to here. Similarly, if we divide this number by 1000, in that case my answer would be 1.424. So every time I am dividing it with 10, 100 and 1000, my decimal will move one place, two place and three place respectively towards the left. So now let's see what will we get if I divide 6.4 by 2. Okay, 6.4 by 2 can be written as, now if we divide 6.4 by 2, what do we get? 2 3s are 6, 0, this decimal will come over here, 4, 2s are 4. So that means we will get 3.2 by dividing 6.4 by 2. What if it's 6.4 divided by 0.2? First we will write it in the form of numerator and denominator. We will get this. Now we can't divide a decimal number by a decimal number. In that case we will have to remove the decimal from the denominator. How can we do it? If I multiply 0.2 by 10, then this division, this decimal sign, this decimal can be easily removed. So I multiply the numerator and denominator by 10. In order to maintain the equality, they should be multiplied with the same number. So that is the reason I am multiplying it with 10 in the numerator. So what do I get? I know if I multiply it by 10, the decimal will move one place towards the right. So it will be 64 and in the denominator it will be 2. Okay, what is 64 divided by 2? The answer will be 32. Let's take one more problem. What if it is 64 divided by 0.02? Again write it in numerator and denominator form. Now here I have two decimal places in the denominator, so we need to multiply it with 100 in the denominator and 100 in the numerator. Okay, so this will become 6.4 into 100 will become 640, because the decimal will move two places towards the right. So for 10 it will come over here and for 100 it will become 640 and in the denominator it will become 2. So in this case my answer will be 320. So I hope you can make out the difference. What do we get if we divide it by 2, 0.2 or 0.02? Like this we do all the division problems. I hope the topic of multiplication and division is now clear to you. But just one more small tip. How do you remember that you have to move the decimal towards the right or left in case of multiplication and division? See, this is a number line and here you have all the positive integers and here you have all the negative integers. you know that multiplication is nothing but the repetitive addition. So in case of multiplication with 10, 100 and 1000, keep in mind that you have to move towards the right. The decimal should move towards the right, and in case of division, which is nothing but the repetitive subtraction, you have to move the decimal towards the left. So thank you for watching with this video. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you.